Mama, but it ain't the cube. Rooster's pride looking battered and blue. Texting Brandon thought it was a laugh. Now the headlines read another daft gaff. Gee, tee up your cousin and Sonny coach for me. Little short ball, short 8 ball if you will. Yeah, sweet bro, I'll give you the contact when I get it. Dum-dum Victor, dum-dum Brandon. Caught in a break, they just keep sniffing. 10 games gone, 30 grand fine. Hospital donation for a golf trip with life. Dum-dum Victor, dum-dum Brandon. Cue balls rolling, the podcast landing. Dum-dum Victor, dum-dum Brandon. Cue balls rolling, the podcast landing.
Wow, I've got my lawn in tip-top shape.
What are you talking about, bro? This is a rugby league podcast.
Oh, sorry, man. I've just been really impressed with my new mower from Koala Mowers. It's powerful, cuts well, and gives me a nice, fresh finish. Plus, it makes my lawn look the best on the block.
Jeez, that sounds good. I really need to trim my hedges. Can they help there too?
Koala Mowers have all your lawn care needs covered, my man. They have all the right tools and equipment to trim your hedges, cut your grass, and blow away your leaves.
All right, you've convinced me. Where can I buy one?
Check them out on social media at Facebook and Instagram, or locally at 112 Russell Street, Emu Plains. And if you mention the Ruck Infringement Podcast in store, you'll get 10% off.
Great. I'm on my way to get myself a new trimmer.
Koala Mowers, making lawn care easy without the hassle of having the correct qualifications.
Legends, welcome back to another episode of the Ruck Infringement Podcast. This is episode 127, Snookered. Joining me today, the Dongle and the Statsman are here. Dongle, how have you been, mate?
Pretty good, mate. Winners are grinners. Winners circle again. Yeah, good. Very happy with the weekend's results, man. So, over the moon, yeah, it's awesome.
Mate, it's an absolute shock for the Sharks to win 2 weeks in a row in finals.
I'm shocked too.
but look, they're doing very well. The Statsman is back, of course. Bit of a hiatus last week and has shaved his hair. Would you like to take the hat off for all our viewers on the video? Look at that. Now, welcome back, Statsman. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Relay for Life, mate?
Mate, spectacular day as always. The Relay for Life, they do such a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Every year. This year, the team that I participated in, Kai's Cockatoo Dreaming, we did a total of 433 kilometres.
Wow.
For the day. We, as a team, we walked 1,049 laps of the track, which was an amazing effort. The next team were only in the 700s. So
How many of those did you walk?
65.
Oh, wow.
Can do 4 more, just to
Wow.
make it good.
Just for Harry?
No,
Just for
we actually tried. So they did an announcement at the end. They said we're going to turn off all the trackers at this time. There was 2 minutes left. We were walking at about that 2.5 to 3 minute sort of thing to walk around. Shani's brother and I said, let's run it. Let's get one more in. We got to the end and they turned it off a minute early. So we'd run that last lap and it wasn't recorded.
It's all professional, going off early.
Rigged. And that would have put us over 1,050 because we would have had 1,051.
Wow.
But yeah, no, the team did really, really well. The organisation raised just under $100,000 for the day.
That's so good.
That's absolutely fantastic. I ended up getting my donations up to $1,930.
Well done, mate. Well done.
It was a pretty good day. Pretty nerve-wracking getting up on that stage and shaving your head for the first time in front of lots and lots of people. Obviously, all of Shani's family. My family came down to watch. Some mates came down to watch as well. It was weird.
You know what you have to do, mate? You have to grow a beard and look like Dougie Bollinger.
I have. Can't you see?
No. That's why I said grow a beard.
This is the best it gets.
Dougie Bollinger, the former Australian cricketer,
yes.
He shaved his head, but he's just got this mad orange beard that goes down. I mean, yours going to be orange, but it looks great.
But yeah, no, the Relay for Life was just an amazing day. And lots of laps. And lots of people getting down there and walking. And even people turning up just to say hello to people offered to take tags and be like, we'll walk 10 laps for you, sort of thing.
Yeah, and a lot of celebratory Denzel frothingtons afterwards.
No, a lot of sleep. a lot of sleep, and very sore bones.
Yeah, wow.
Sensible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, didn't push myself like I did last year, but I was able to recover.
How was the chafing?
Not as bad as last year.
Didn't you see him walk in today?
Yeah.
It's funny you're walking on your hands and
Yeah.
you come in.
Yeah, no, like it was last year. I definitely just pushed myself to the absolute max. This year, having cricket, coming up, sort of thing. Didn't want to obviously hurt myself too much and be suffering. So all in all, very good week, very good day, and very good cause. So
Fantastic, mate. Great to have you back. And joining us all the way from the Parra Cave, it's Parramatta's favourite son, the one and only Troy Warner. Troy, how are you, buddy?
I'm going fantastic, mate. And look, we're catching each other a lot lately.
Yeah,
actually.
it's good.
Second time in a week.
Yes.
You were on my podcast last week.
I was.
Here I am today on this one again. So I'm really looking forward to this. But just enjoying watching football. I mean, you'd obviously love to have your team playing in finals, but it's great to watch football and not have the pressure of whether your team wins or loses.
Yeah, definitely. I was there yesterday at the game, and it was good to just watch it and watch all the Doggies fans leave 25 minutes early. It was great.
I forgot to ask, did you wear a Roosters jersey? Were you
No, I wore our Ruck Infringement
good.
Podcast polo and marketed, boys.
There we go.
Gave out 3 cards, 3 new listeners.
3 new
Three new
listeners.
listeners. What
That's
about
right.
old listeners? They come up, current listeners. They come
No,
up and say good day.
look, I
Get the
don't.
selfies.
I don't want to toot our own horn, but we had a few people come up and go, "Oh, Ruck Infringement." No, we had none. But
There was one on your Ruck Report video, wasn't there?
yeah, so I actually worked with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
I worked with her, and she requested to be in the video because she's a mad.
No,
Canberra
but someone
fan.
in the crowd as you were walking through, didn't they?
I know.
Yeah.
He said he yelled out, "Go the Panthers!" because I was
Oh,
wearing
right.
black and he thought I was wearing a Panthers jersey.
that's actually a paid actor. Joe paid him.
Yeah, I did actually. It was checkers.
I thought it was just a security detail that you got, You can't go anywhere without
There's
security.
also a fight, but anyway, we'll get to that game. All right, well, that's the intros out of the way. Don't forget you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course YouTube as well. We're going to hand it over now to Luke for the stat deck.
Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. I'm reading out the stat deck. Just let me go home. Don't stop me now.
I beg this stays in. I beg this stays in.
Don't stop me. I'm having a good time.
Comes from a piece of paper this week, boys, because I thought I lost the book. Turns out it's hiding under my basketball on the backseat of my car.
Very nice.
So I was very disappointed.
He had a big look.
It's a man of many sports.
I actually did. I was throwing stuff off the floor. I was looking in the boot, and honestly, just never once rolled the basketball through like 3 inches to see the book.
But now you know where it is.
Now I know where my book is. So
It's a big book. How big is that basketball?
it's a big basketball.
Novelty.
It's a very big
You know what
basketball.
they say about big balls.
I don't know.
Saturday night,
Big
we
books.
saw the minor premiers in the Raiders go down by 20 points to Dongle Sharks, losing 32-12. Well done, Dongle.
It was all dongle.
It was
all
me,
you, mate.
It was
Yeah.
me sitting in a small unit in the Central Coast on this TV. It's like a 20-inch TV. Everyone was asleep, so I couldn't even cheer.
Yeah.
The sound down, just screaming to myself
Shut up.
internally.
The Raiders had 2 tries, kicked 2 from 2 conversions. The Sharks had 5 tries, 5 conversions, and 1 penalty goal. Halftime score was 12-6. Boys, at the halftime, I thought Raiders might come back. I did change to the Sharks after they announced the Ethan
me
Strange
too.
not playing. So I did change my tip to the Sharks. But yeah, I thought the Raiders definitely in this game at halftime, just lacking in some parts, and then Sharks come out and told them where they can go start their holiday, sort of thing. Gave them a big send off. All the Sharkies fans in the corner doing the Viking clap at the end of the game was absolutely
Cheeky.
hilarious.
The audacity.
Yeah,
Back to Michael Ennis, hey?
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that's clap.
another surprising thing about these numbers, boys: 50% possession both teams.
Wow.
By the end of the game, 50%. With that scoreline, you're thinking, look, 60-40, 65-35. Nah, 50-50. Both teams also had 3 ruck infringements as well. Very surprising there. Raiders had 9 errors. Sharks had 11. So the Raiders beat them in that sense. Both teams, 78% completion as well.
There you go.
It was-
And
Yeah.
not to steal your thunder,
No, go ahead.
the same amount of sets as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so obviously looking at the numbers, you wonder why it was a 20-point difference, to be honest. The Raiders had 42 missed tackles, the Sharks 46. Very close there again. Zach Hosking made 44 tackles. Brayley had 61. Hudson Young, 190 running meters to KL Ero's 199. And Braden Trindle, 674 kicking meters to Jamal Fogarty's 566. I wrote those numbers on the wrong side. Yeah, but...
Mate, you're only human.
I'm only human.
You don't even be doing this all year.
Boys, I called it the other week. I said Raiders were going to have 50 put on them.
Yeah.
They've gone out in straight sets.
Curse is real.
Yep, they are... I'll find the photo quickly. They are... Here we go. The last team to be minor premiers and then go out in straight sets. Who do you think it was?
I've read this.
Nope.
It was Dragons.
I'm going to say it was Dragons. 2009.
2009 Dragons. They were crowned minor premiers. Week 1 of the finals, they lost 25-12 to the Eels. And in week 2, they lost 24-10 to the Broncos. And then the one before that, 1993, the Bulldogs. Crowned minor premiers. First week of the finals, lost 27-12 to the Dragons. And lost 23-16 to the Broncos in the second round.
Yeah, they won the comp, the Broncos that year.
Exactly. So, yeah, they're now the 6th team to be crowned minor premiers and go on to lose straight sets.
I'll go even one better for you, mate, that I heard. Both teams over the weekend went out in straight sets. The Dogs went out in straight sets and the Raiders. That's the first time that two teams inside the top 4 have gone out in straight sets in consecutive games since 2008.
Right.
That is just insane.
Yeah, isn't that
It's
crazy?
hard to think, yeah.
Dogs top 4,
yeah.
Raiders top 4, both went out straight sets.
They
Yeah,
was, at the start of the year, they were just clear like front runners, and then
Yeah.
daylight between them and like
How-
Melbourne. And now the
How do you play all
even
year
going
and then
into the
shit the bed
weekend,
in
yeah.
the big
But even going
games?
into the weekend, like a lot of people like got 2 out of 2 this weekend.
Yeah.
Like obviously after the Eastern Strange thing, but like you just the writing was on the wall.
That was the
Like,
difference. When Ethan Strange went, I was the same as Luke. I changed my tip to Sharks straight away. He's been so good for them.
Yeah.
I think we spoke about it on your podcast last week, mate, about just his running game
Yeah.
and what he possesses for the Raiders. So, yeah, it was big.
How much of the 94-minute game do you think took
it
out of
took
him?
a lot. You know,
They came out strong though. Like they were
Yeah.
2 rattled at the start. I think at the end of the game they were.
I
They
guess
had
when-
nothing at the end. They were just throwing.
I mean,
shit
when you
balls,
think about
but,
it, these
yeah.
players also they train 5-6 days a week. Like they are professionals now. Like they should be ready. They shouldn't be tired.
Yeah.
But obviously, fatigue still does play a part.
It does, yeah. And you'd hate to think, we had a big game last week, so we're going to drop the ball this week.
Sharks had an
That's-
easy game week 1, and then
here we go. Yeah, now
an easy game week 2.
Excuses. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Here it is. Oh, even Strange is worth 30 points.
The NRL set it up for him.
Yeah.
Set it up for the
Here
Sharks.
we go.
Yeah, but
You're late.
before I go to the next game, Dongle, your Sharkies, mate, obviously very happy. They're progressing to play the Melbourne Storm next week. What do you think of the game? What are your thoughts for next week? You know, how do you think the boys are going to prepare to take on the Melbourne Storm? And
Yeah. I don't know. I think the underdog status suits them. Yeah, like they went into the game. No one was expecting anything. I had a message to my mates, and I said, "Look, just happy we got this far. Like I'd already conceded defeat. Like even after the Eastern Strange thing, I'm like, we don't fucking win. Like it doesn't. Like it's all good. I'm happy we made it this far. I'm happy we made it out of week 1. And then
Mate, he's the most unconfident Sharks supporter I've ever met.
I've had my heart broken too many times. So I just wasn't confident at all. And then the start of the game, the first, I think, the half an hour, we were playing like we did in that second half against the Roosters the week before. It was just all Canberra. They had all the possession. They had all the calls. We lost our captain's challenge after about 5 minutes with... It was a strip. It was a fucking strip. We lost that. Nothing was going our way.
You won the game, you'll be right.
Yeah, but like even our completion rate was in like the 50%. Like our possession was down low. Like we were in the 30% in possession as well. Nothing was going our way. But like after 30 minutes, the only points Canberra had were from Horsburgh's try, where he didn't realise he put the ball down. So after he looked around, he goes, "Oh fuck yes, let's try."
Do you know someone I was disappointed in? Jamal Fogarty. I thought he didn't step up in a big game.
Yeah.
And when you're the halfback in a big game like that, he's probably one of the most experienced players in that side.
Mm.
It's probably worrying signs for Manly. Like he's
Kind of
heading
missing,
there next
yeah.
year. And
Yeah.
I sort of watched him and went, Manly getting a halfback that's gone missing in a big game.
Definitely missing it.
Yes.
And
And I thought Nico on the other side of that,
Nico
was really good.
Yeah, Nico's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, definitely one of his better games too this year. But like I said, 30 minutes in, nothing going for us. We're only down by 6, and we finally started getting like a bit of ball. And I said to one of my mates, like, could be on here. Like this is kind of good signs. And then sure enough, he scored twice in about 5 minutes.
Yes, well, enjoy it, mate. Enjoy
The rest
week.
was see, right us off again, boys.
Enjoy the
Keep
week.
it up.
Well,
Enjoy
yeah,
the week.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm going to sit in Melbourne this week.
By the sounds of it, you were writing them off too.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
I'm going Sharks with no confidence.
I say it every week. No confidence. You go on the Sharks. I'm happy to prove them wrong though. So yeah, still very happy with the result.
Yeah.
It was good.
Troy, your thoughts on the game, mate?
Yeah, look, I thought Canberra would step it up a bit more than what they did last week. Obviously, losing Ethan was a massive loss, but even Ricky said that we can't blame that for losing the game. I thought they had a chance to get back to, 18 all when Seb Chris went through, and had he found the inside man that could have went to 18 all. Potentially, I thought Will Kennedy was lucky to stay on the field then, actually, as well, with that high shot
the
on
high
him.
shot,
I thought maybe he could have went to the bin, but Cronulla, they just rolled on with it and scored the tries. And as you mentioned, Nico, he really stood up in this game. That's going to give him a lot of confidence because, as we know, he has copped a lot of criticism over the years.
He needed to step up.
in big games.
Yeah.
And the last 2 weeks, he's done that. So all the best for him.
Can you confirm or deny allegations that you shoved a Cronulla supporter and told him to F off after the game?
Troy, we've done some
We've seen some footage, and I don't know if this is just a cover for trying to hide from the video, but we're a bit worried, mate, that we've got a criminal in our midst.
Yes. Well, look,
That's the first thing I thought. I'm like, oh, it's a Troy.
Yes, well, there is some damning footage going around of potentially me. But
So what was he didn't like about that guy?
This is
The fact that he was wearing a Cronulla jersey.
Well, yeah.
Mad you wearing
and he was saying the up Cronulla.
Oh, yeah.
Yuck.
We hate that song.
Yeah,
it's not my
too.
ringtone.
Yeah, but no, I can confirm it was not me. This is actually the second time in 2 weeks that I have been spotted down in
I have seen
Canberra.
that, yes.
2 different people, 2 different Raiders supporters that look like me. So they do say that you do have someone out there in the world that does look like you.
Do you drink any Canberra milk, mate? Any wine milk?
I do actually like the lime
There you
milk.
go, something in the milk.
I do actually like the lime milk, but if you look close in that picture, that gentleman's got a longer beard than me as well.
Oh,
He's
right.
not.
He
He's not
wasn't
as handsome.
So-
Yeah, exactly.
But-
Yeah.
Don't you have a receipt for the barbershop in your pocket here?
Yeah.
Just
It is a
clean
bit-
up.
it is a bit shorter today.
He's just happy to see you, Luke. That's all
Yeah,
that was.
it is
Leading on
a bit
Saturday night.
shorter today, yes, I must admit. But no, I was tucked up in the Parra Cave watching the game.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's no
Underneath
cameras in
my
there, so
naked-
we can't
No
confirm.
cameras in there.
Underneath my naked blanket.
Oh, shout out to Nike, yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic people.
Joey, I think you've commented enough on the game. I won't ask you. I'll ask you
I'm
first.
good.
I'll ask you first next game.
That's fine.
And then our Sunday afternoon
Yeah.
football,
Not talking about the Roosters, are we?
we've seen the second top 4 team lose in the straight games.
Crazy.
The Bulldogs losing to the Panthers 46-26.
Yeah.
Before I just read the numbers, I thought this was this is Panthers of old. It was absolutely insane to watch this. I just remember sitting there and just going, where the fuck's this been all season? Like, if Penrith did that all season, like, they would be up the top. They're not fighting from 7th, they're fighting from 2nd, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It was just insane, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, Bulldogs had 4 tries. They kicked 4 from 4 conversions with 1 penalty goal. Penrith had 8 tries, 7 from 8 conversions. Boys, the halftime score was 36-8.
Yep.
Now, it was very disappointing to see. I'm not even a fan of either of these teams. Like, as in, I support the Panthers. Obviously, Mum's a supporter. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, it's 36-8. Right? Penrith are looking at a 70-point game here. They scored 10 points in the second half to the Bulldogs 18.
Yeah.
It was a very rough second half from Penrith.
It was always
Ivan was not happy with that. You could definitely see, even though
Can't do that against Brisbane.
God no,
No.
absolutely no. If you're winning against Brisbane 36-8, you still need another 20 points.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They scored 16 last week against the Raiders.
Exactly. So, like, that goes to show that they can get the lead, but then they didn't fall asleep because they did score those last two tries.
Yeah.
But they really did, like,
I don't know what it was.
slow up.
Yeah.
They were just, there was errors, there was, poor plays, poor decisions, and I've seen it in their final series the last few years, and it's like happening maybe one game out of the series sort of thing. But it, like when Luai, when he dances and then he stands still and he doesn't know where to pass it and he's just standing there and then he takes 3 steps. He did it for the Tigers this year, but Penrith did that yesterday.
Yeah.
They had a couple of plays where they just had no idea what they were doing, and then they sort of just threw the ball and someone picked it up. And
their right edge was absolutely on fire. Like when they went when they went Cleary to Tungo out to Alamotti, they scored 3 tries, and then the left edge, Toto sort of did it on his own. Like it would get to Blaze and then Casey, and they weren't really getting through.
Yeah.
But yes, I don't know. Maybe
Casey copped that knock earlier in the game, and then maybe that was on his mind.
It was late second half, wasn't it, when he got that?
No, he copped one early. I think it rattled him. He kept playing. He wasn't injured.
I was probably looking at sports bet account during that time.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with that. That's why I didn't know that.
Yeah. The Bulldogs had 49% possession to the Panthers 51. Both teams had 1 ruck infringement and 11 errors each.
Ooh.
Can't be putting out that number next week,
No.
Penrith, against the Broncos.
That's pretty boys.
Bulldogs had 77% completion to the Panthers 85. Half time, boys. Penrith were 20 from 20.
Yeah.
100%. I couldn't find what they finished up with. I could just get the percentage. But yeah, 20 from 28. A perfect half.
That's 100.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A perfect half.
That's the percentage you're looking for.
No, I'm saying how many sets they finished with at the end of the game. Right, so I'm only talking to you two now.
Yeah, just because you're thinking my data, right? Get off your high shark.
Bulldogs.
It's got a smooth dorsal fin.
Ouch.
Bulldogs had 50 missed tackles.
50 errors.
No, 50 missed tackles.
Missed tackles and errors.
It's 50%.
Penrith 39. Jacob Preston 41 tackles. Isaiah Yeo 38. Jacob Preston 160 running meters to Toto's 257. Toto's back. He's back.
Yeah.
And then Lockie Galvin 227 kicking meters to Cleary's 490. I've said my thoughts on the game. Joey.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the game, mate. What are we thinking? What are Penrith doing to prepare for next week's game?
First, shout out to the Parra Cave podcast. I won tickets for the Parra Cave for myself and Checkers. We went to the game. We were there representing the Ruck, of course. Sat next to our good mate, Weekly Offload as well.
Yeah,
that was really good to see Matty. Thoughts on the game? Scary. I sat there. You guys probably saw my status on Facebook yesterday. I am not a Panther fan by any stretch, and you guys know that. But I was very impressed. I was very, very impressed with what I saw. And as much as it pains me to say it, and I'm trying to hold this in, but I just can't, Penrith are going to win 5 in a row. This is going to be their 5th beat. They're just looking so good. I watched that first half and I went, that's Penrith. That's the Penrith of old. You know, their defence was clinical. They had the Dogs on their line like 5-6 sets in a row. The Dogs just couldn't mount any pressure at all.
No.
And it was all Penrith. Everything was Penrith. Cleary was absolutely on fire. Edwards still not at his best. And I think he
that
really...
challenge, that was so bad.
Early,
First
5 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was
that was a bad challenge. As soon as it was called, I said to Chiefs, I don't know why they challenged that.
Challenge it.
And you know what, Dad? Dad,
Let's do that.
we had Ned and Pop over for the game, and Dad was sitting there, and we all went, "What the fuck are they doing?"
Yeah.
And Dad said, "You know what's going to happen now?" He said that the Bulldogs were just going to have their hand on the ball the whole time because they can't challenge for a strip. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Even though they didn't do that, but
exactly.
If you were any team, that's exactly what you do. You have your hand on the ball and then wait for him to call a knock on. They can't challenge it.
Should Edwards have been sin binned for his challenge on Gilliani?
I think so. I said it when I was there. I thought it was a sin bin, only because of a professional foul.
See,
was it
They
professional foul?
interpreted it because he wasn't going to get to the ball or something like that first because of
Yeah.
the players coming.
But that's usually a professional foul,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So usually professional fouls are sin binned.
No. He said it wasn't because there were other players in the vicinity. If he
Because
got the ball, he would have been
yeah,
tackled.
He wouldn't have got the.
That's why it wasn't a professional foul.
Yeah, right. Okay.
But I agree with the penalty.
Yeah.
100% agree with the
Yeah.
penalty. He put his hands on him.
Yeah.
I actually, when I watched it in slow motion though, I actually thought he put his hands on him, his hands come off, and then he's actually slipped over.
It's so soft though, isn't it?
That's why I thought, that's another reason why I thought it was only a penalty, because he didn't actually push it. He
didn't make a tackle.
Yeah, he just rested his
Yeah.
hand, and then William has fallen over.
It's so
and
soft.
they've gone, he's touched him.
He's touched, yeah.
Black and white, yeah, he's touched him. Penalty, I agree with it. At the same time, soft as fuck.
Yeah, 100%. Something I will say, Jacob Preston, man, what a player. Like, he is so good for the Dogs. You know what? I'm going to make a call here. Smokey for the Australian team end of the season.
He wouldn't look out of position, would he?
Liam Martin, apparently his wife is due around that time, so he might not be available. So they got a Huddy Young, probably Angus Crichton, and then I reckon Preston maybe.
That's
He
the
was
extent
talking
of
about
his
him
injury
making
too.
State of Origin, but he got suspended.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we have seen players before not play Origin and play for Australia first. Chris Lawrence, great example of that from the Tigers. Never played Origin, but played for Australia plenty of times. So, yeah.
Liam Martin's get scans anyway for his, he went off with ribs and shit.
Oh, no,
didn't he?
he's come out and he said he was
Yeah,
just a bit
He's
winded.
fine. Okay, all right.
He said he was just a
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
of a pussy.
Yeah, no, he literally said, I'm
Yeah.
yeah.
He's just a couple though.
He should be okay.
Yeah, well, because originally
Mind
they thought it
games.
was his shoulder that
Yeah,
he had
shoulder,
problems
yeah,
with.
He seems pretty
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah,
You know, he
Yeah.
wants to take on Reece Walsh next week. So.
yeah, that's it.
Oh, who wouldn't? I'd play through injury to tackle him.
Gotta catch him.
But yeah,
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Dongle, thoughts on the game, mate?
Yeah, I don't know. I think after the first half, it was well and truly over, wasn't it? Yeah, Panthers are just perfect. Like they did nothing wrong.
They weren't. They had 11
Gaston.
errors.
Yeah,
They
just
only
did it.
completed 85%.
Did they? How
Not,
many? Out of
not,
100?
not the 100.
Not the
85.
That was the first
right,
half.
okay. First half of that. Yeah.
85
That
errors.
was just
Wow.
perfect though, yeah. What can you say? When you were talking before, I was going to say, it is like the Panthers of old, you know. Like I think if they were coming like first or second or year, like you'd just be sitting here rolling your eyes, going,
hate
"Here we go again."
No, I still
But I
do.
think though, like because they would last in like round 12, like I don't know, like I'm not completely off it. Yeah, like it'd be a great story for him. Like it'd be there.
It is. That's what makes it worse.
Yeah, it would be there.
That's what makes it worse.
Yeah,
No
well, they-
team has won the comp from
yeah.
outside the top four,
Yeah.
and look who's going to fucking do it.
But like they come back from being dead last, and like they've fucking earned it. Like if they get there,
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
I do think if they beat Brisbane this weekend, like that's the harder game, other than like Melbourne or Cronulla next
At
week.
Suncorp, be
At
tough.
Suncorp, yeah. So it could be on for the Panthers, yeah. That's scary to think, and you know, in round 12, we're sort of sitting here and be going, "Oh, at least there'll be someone new this year." Like,
Yeah.
fucking how good.
We have to
But-
say it. We live in the area, so.
Troy,
Yeah,
We have to
unfortunately.
say it quietly, yeah.
I'll ask you this one, Troy, because it was playing on my mind after the game, and you mentioned it as well, Blaze Talangi, that right hand edge not working the best sort of thing. If you were Blaze Talangi, you're young, you're playing in a very experienced squad. Would you consider, and I thought about this myself, and I would if I was him, would you consider making the phone call, ringing up Jerome Luai, who's played in that squad sort of thing for so long and done 4 premierships? Would you be ringing him up and say, "Hey mate,
Go to the Tigers.
would you give me tips? Like, you know, would you help me to play in this squad?"
Yeah, interesting question. I mean, I guess.
Because I would if I was him.
Well,
Well,
now
former Eel, isn't he, as well? mate?
he is.
Yeah.
He's a former Eel, and I guess now that the Tigers are out, obviously, yeah, and there's no harm in that. I guess players from other teams talk to each other.
Yeah,
all the
can they
time.
do that?
Do you
But
reckon-
just tips.
Do you think it happens though?
Well,
Like to
It
that
happened with
extent?
Brendan
or
Smith and Victor. They
Well,
spoke to each other.
you have
the
mates.
rendezvous?
no, they just texted each other.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You've got mates across the league, especially players who have played for 3-4 teams. You're
Yeah.
going to have
100%.
long
Oh, yeah,
friends
yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there can't be anything in the NRL to say, once you've left that team, that's it. You scrubbed. You can't
Yeah.
talk to them
Yeah,
anymore.
very true, very
But
true.
I think that would be a very smart thing for Blaze to do.
It would be. I don't think he would, but
Yeah.
because he's got Nathan there.
I know he's got Nathan there, but like Joey said, working on that right edge, you know, it's
Yeah.
not really gelling as well as we've seen in the last couple of weeks, sort of thing. It just looked very off. But I personally think that I can see a bit of Luai in Talangi's game. He darts, he runs,
Yeah.
he dances, sort of thing. I think it'd be the smart play to pick up the phone and be like, "Hey, look, is there any advice you can give me coming into this big stage?"
Well, if
Because
Blaze
next
is
week,
listening, if Ivan's listening, maybe they'll pass that on to him. And say,
Ivan's always watching.
always
it.
watches,
I'm right
yeah.
there.
I'm sure.
He's always watching.
all I ask is that I get a mention in your post-match interview.
yeah.
Just say, "Luke, we made the phone call, mate."
I'm sure Nathan's got his phone number as well, but Yeah, no, it was a pretty dominant display from the Panthers again. Maybe they just thought that, we're 36-8 at half time. We'll just play the game. We don't really have to go out and score points. But there was one interesting point I found in the game, and is when the Bulldogs scored their first try to Galvin. Isaiah went for the ankle tap on Galvin before he had the ball. So I found that very interesting. But look, they're just playing this time of year, aren't they? And they're going for their 5th premiership in a row. It's unbelievable.
Can I just say something? We called it weeks ago. After the Roosters game, we said the Dogs would not win another game. They lost to the Roosters. They lost to Melbourne. They beat a B-string Penrith side, which they should have put 50 on them, and then they've lost every game after that.
Pretty much,
I think I might have said that one.
That's the only game.
I think I said that. That was my bold prediction.
Yeah. And I backed you up. I said I can see that happening. And they've lost 5 from their last 6.
Insane. Shit way to finish, yeah.
Yeah.
The Paul Galvin too, he's copping it, yeah. Like he's the scapegoat, yeah, like on all the doggies fan pages and stuff, yeah. Like
massive distraction throughout the year. They were winning their comp.
Yeah.
With Sexton at
but he came back and surely, like I thought this is his time to do something, yeah. Like
I thought he had a good game yesterday. Like I actually thought he was good,
yeah,
but he was playing his position, 5'8".
Yeah, that's right.
He's not a halfback.
Yeah, so I just shit, not good enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, cool. To say. Cooked.
First ever final series as well for him.
Probably his last. He'll get dropped. That's me, Duncan.
Gus is saying, I really don't know the kid now. Send him back to the Tigers.
You're going to find him for that Chinese meal, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
You want 11.50 back in
Succulent Chinese meal?
Anyway, no, thank you, Luke. Perfect, mate.
Well, now it's time to hear from our latest sponsor, Corner Post.
Huh? Why are we sponsoring the Corner Post? Isn't that part of the stadium?
No, you imbecile. The Corner Post is a sports store located in the heart of Westfield, Liverpool, with all your sporting needs covered from rugby league to soccer too.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I've got to get there.
Now open at Westfield, Liverpool. Go to all their social media pages to check out all their content.
The Corner Post, helping you with all your sporting needs.
Let's jump into a bit of, he's been doing it all game, sir, and niggling out injury and suspension segment. Now, Dongle.
Hello.
Get the sign up for us, mate. He's ready to go.
Judiciary. Panthers superstar Nathan Cleary has been charged with a careless high tackle.
Good.
It's going to be fine. I went through this earlier, so I'd be a little more prepared this week. Everything is fine. No one's put it in a plea yet, though, yeah? So that's the drama there.
Rigged.
Kurt Mann for the Doggies, Brad Schneider, Toby Rudolph, Nathan Cleary, Billy Burns, and Zach Hosking. All facing anywhere between $1,000 and $1,800 worth of fines.
I think the most contentious one there
that's chump change.
Brad Schneider's one, I think, because Joey Johns, he went off.
Snyder was twice, too.
He was the third man in.
Snyder made the tackle,
yeah.
got penalised, and then it was the next tackle, made another, and got penalised and put on report.
Oh, he obviously didn't learn.
2 in a row, no.
Little brain fade there, yeah, from...
What do we think? What do we think about that tackle? The cannonball
one he got put on report?
Yeah.
No, the cannonball one. They claimed it was a cannonball. I thought he was above the knee, to be honest.
He bent him over, didn't he?
No, he just hit above the...
Oh, third man,
Yeah, the third man. I thought he was above the knee.
Yeah.
Because I thought the penalty was knees and below. I thought he was on the thigh.
I think he still came in as a third man. I think that was the big issue, is that he was already tackled, he was already going down, and then Snyder's come in.
It kind of made shit too, which didn't help, yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you have that angle, it looks funny, it looks bad, and they do play it a bit.
You know the one that was bad? Tupanua got tackled, held
his
head, then held his knee, then they got the penalty, then he took the hit up and almost scored. And everyone's like, yeah, you're fine, bro.
If you can hurt that dude, you are Superman.
I don't know where he learned that.
He's a fucking machine, that's it.
Sorry, continue, Dom.
No, you're right. I was going to move on, and then I got distracted as well.
Yes.
My phone locked.
It's all Luke's fault.
Yeah, it is. So, again, from NRL.com, excuse me. Liam Martin headed up the tunnel, clutching his ribs in the closing stages. I think you guys just mentioned that as well. Marto's okay. He's got crunched by kicks. So, it'll Ivan Cleary. That's my Ivan Cleary impersonation.
That was good.
And Casey McLean has a bit of a hip pointer problem, but he said he'll be fine. That's old news, and that's old news. Yeah, apart from that, it's kind of not really saying much. Sharks lost Tommy Hazelton in a massive head clash with Starling.
Hey,
Yeah, it is out cold. Yeah.
Can I just say he was on like cloud 9.
Yeah, he was somewhere
He
else.
was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're a little bit like him now.
I can imagine.
What, I
can imagine what he looked like is how I would feel if I was on magic mushrooms. Like, oh,
he just looking at nothing.
he was gone.
He's only out for about 3 minutes as
I'll
well.
tee your cousin up, G.
Yeah,
Short little 8 ball.
yeah. No, well, you know about that, wouldn't you? You Roosters fan.
I play 2
rolls
all
of
the time.
electrical tape around your head.
Yeah, didn't project him. He needs 3.
Yeah, mate. Fantastic as always. Not much to go off, which is good. I don't think.
Yeah, you don't want to see much, do you? Yeah,
I don't think players are gonna. I don't think players are really gonna hold on to their injuries heading into a grand final. They're all gonna want to play. So
100%.
we've seen players play with broken jaws. Sammy Burgess was one in the grand final. So yeah, I think they'll all play through it.
Maybe kick Algo's face scan now. Even now, like just.
He didn't look good on the press conference.
Why don't we ever see the hyperbaric chamber these days?
I don't know.
What's
Does
happened to it?
it still exist?
Well, I'm sure they are out there, but that used to be all the big news in the week of grand finals.
That and then the spray.
They do.
The magic spray.
Yeah, magic
Do
spray.
they still use that, don't they?
Sitting there, do floating therapy or something. Yeah. Listen to some music.
What's the one where they sniff the? There's one thing.
Oh, like smelling salts.
Yeah,
Smelling salts, yeah.
but there's one where there's like a bowl and they open it up and the players do it and they all go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
it's
that's not really.
salts, yeah.
It's supposed to do something with your nostrils. Or
Clear
something.
your sinus.
They may not want to play. That's what we do.
Better.
Fantastic, mate. As always.
Geez, I'm starving. I could really go for a snack.
Mate, we're halfway through recording. We can't stop now for a snack. And besides, what are we going to eat that will keep our bellies full?
Dude, I know I'm sorry, but I've just discovered Gibson Country Style Jerky, the greatest jerky going around. They have a variety of flavors including pepper steak, barbecue bourbon, and teriyaki, and they deliver countrywide.
Wow, bro, that sounds amazing. I have to get my hands on some of this. Where can I find it?
You can visit their website at gibsoncountrystylejerky.com or check out their social media pages for more. And because you're a fan of Ruck Infringement Podcast, you can use the code podcast for 10% off.
Done. Already ordered. I'm so hungry now.
Gibson Country Style Jerky, the perfect snack for any occasion.
Jump into Dynamos and Dungs.
Big hits, brain fades, magic and muck. Some play hard and some just sucked. From top shelf moves to absolute flunks, it's time to break down. Dynamos and Dungs. Dynamos and Dungs. Dynamos and Dungs. Dynamos and Dungs.
Okay, so we're going to start off with
Me.
Luke for Dynamos and Dungs for this week, mate. Who are they?
Only because I'm going to reveal Harry's.
Oh, yes,
He
perfect.
did send them in the chat.
He did.
He has said his Dynamo and Dung is. Where did he put
It
it?
should be before the message where I wrote bring a case.
Yeah, so his Dynamo was
No one brought the case.
Paul Alamotti.
Yep.
And his Dung was the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Hard to argue.
Hard to argue, pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah. It was only 4 teams, wasn't it? What were yours?
Mine. Paul Alamotti would have been up there.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a Sharks player this week.
Ooh.
Billy Burns.
Yeah, it was good, Billy.
Mine too.
He
Spaceman.
not only scored a try, he was up there for the tackle count. He went off for a well-earned rest. I think he was on for about a half an hour stint. He came off, and within 2 minutes, he was back on the field because there was an injury.
Yeah.
And he had to run back out, and then that was when he scored his try.
Yeah.
He come back out and scored his try. He was just absolutely phenomenal. He was fighting for a spot this year.
Yeah.
He could not get in.
He's
Now
kept Nickera
On the
Nickera.
bench.
Yeah.
That's exactly
one
right.
of the best hole runners in the game on the
Yeah.
bench.
She's on the bench.
It was just like, absolutely. He was fantastic.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I don't think he was my player of the game.
Tell you what, that's a great call from you.
Billy Burns.
Fantastic, mate.
Thanks, mate.
So
BB.
he watched some footy this week. Who's your dung, mate?
I was shocked.
Tommy Hazelton.
Yeah. Get up, you fat.
Yeah, come on. Get your 5 minute rest. Get up, man. No, I'm going to go with Ricky Stewart.
Oh.
Sticky Ricky. Right? I was, not only was obviously the Raiders, the 2 losses in a row sort of thing. He did not do enough last week to hype his team up to put on a better performance than that. But also, he didn't give major controversial end of game interview. He just said we lost.
I'll tell you
I
what.
was expecting a spray. I was expecting it was the rest fault, or we didn't get to choose when we played our game, and it was everything against us. He just said we lost.
Can tell you that he's blowing up about next year. They've got to play the Titans in round 1, and the Titans have had 2 extra weeks to prepare.
That's ridiculous. I can't believe that.
How dare he have to? How dare the minor premiers have to verse 16th in round 1? Jesus Christ!
I know.
It's revolting.
And they've had more weeks to prepare.
Exactly.
He only gets about 200 and something days.
They're over there, aren't they?
They're only just starting their bad Monday.
They're over at Vegas, aren't they?
Who? Titans?
Are the Raiders and
No,
Titans?
they played in Vegas this year, Raiders.
Raiders
Oh no,
this
they
year.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Titans won't be playing in Vegas for a long time.
It's like
Knights,
Newcastle, Bulldogs.
Rabbits.
Bulldogs, Dragons.
Rabbits.
No, Rabbits already played. Year 1 Rabbits.
Is
Oh,
it
well.
Cowboys?
Against these guys, Roosters.
Is it Cowboys yet?
No, they didn't play Roosters.
No, we played Bronx.
That's right.
Rabbits played Manly year
That's
1.
right. That's
Don't
right.
make me Google it.
I think
now.
Parra's going, aren't they?
No,
That's
Newcastle,
not the Chargers either.
Newcastle,
Vegas.
Bulldogs, Dragons, and Cowboys.
I think Cowboys, yeah. I think he's on the money. So the only interesting one I really want to watch is the Bulldogs going over next year.
I'm surprised they're taking
What-
the Dragons and
watch 'em
Bulldogs
lose.
over there to play over in Vegas. So that's a massive rivalry game
Yeah,
here in Australia. So
yeah, it's big.
You live in a dead
Troy,
spot,
Dynamos and
so I don't
Duns for this round.
Dynamo, look, probably spoke about him before. Probably Nico Hines.
Yeah,
yeah, he's getting more confident with every win, especially in these big games. And 5 from 5 with a boot, scored a
Pretty
try. So yeah, he'll probably be the Dynamo. A Dung, well, probably in the same game, probably Jamal Fogarty as well. I thought it was a chance for him to, not relive, but
Reignite.
Yeah, reignite the past week
Yeah.
defeat to the Broncos.
Yeah.
Another chance. It was his team, especially with Ethan out.
Yeah.
Although a lot of the attack did go to him, so that was probably maybe Canberra's a little bit of their downfall as well. So yeah, probably disappointing for him to go out the way he did at the Raiders on to Manly next year. So yeah,
Bigger and better things for Jamal, eh?
Yeah, I mean, again, Manly will be his team. He'll be the one leading them around. So
Brooks and Fogarty, that's scary.
Not that good though, yeah. Like when he's on, he's gone, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's-
All right, Dongle, Dynamo and Dunn.
Yeah. Just to clear up two on the Vegas. Yeah, Newcastle versus Cowboys is the first game, and the Bulldogs versus the Dragons. is the second game.
Riveting stuff next year.
I'm going for sure. Dynamos.
I heard the Ruck Infringement sponsoring us.
I would like
can
to
I
throw.
get a part of that one?
Yeah.
or-
I would like to throw a shout out to any travel agencies out there. If you want to send us for
Yeah.
free, we'd love to go.
Elon Musk or anyone, just get
I
us
heard,
there.
I heard FlightJet, they're good people.
Yeah,
Very good
whatever.
people.
I'll hold off to 2027 when Parramatta goes.
Yeah, beautiful.
Lock it in.
Plenty of time to get a sponsor to get
Nothing
it.
beats a jet too hard.
What's it? Is the
Is it 250 pounds? Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's two does, yeah.
I don't know.
But I
I
will-
went to Vegas.
I will say, there's one of the blokes I go to the pub with. He's going to Vegas. He's going to Vegas next year, and I said, "Oh, what's that costing you?" Sort of thing. He got his tickets, a week's accommodation 5 days accommodation in Vegas, and return flights for less than $5,000.
That's fucking
That's
solid.
all right.
That's pretty good.
I was like,
If my wife's listening, sounds good.
so I was like, you know what? That's good, but I'm going to need at least another 50 to go to the casino.
That's when they get you.
Anyway, Dongle. Dynamos and Dungs.
What are we talking about?
Huh?
Yeah. Huh?
Not this again.
Love you, Eddie. Dynamos, hard to look past my beloved Sharkies. Again, Nico Hines, Blake Brayley all had massive games. Same with Teague Wilton, I think he was massive. And a couple of quick shout outs too for Panthers. Toto, I thought was massive too. And we just spoke a little about him as well. But I think in the first half, Blaze Talangi, he came up rushing out of the line a number of times when the game was still relatively tight. And he forced a number of injuries. One against Galvin, one on Burton. And I think he was wrapping up Sexton pretty well too. So I thought when the game was still very much in the balance, Blaze Talangi I think was pretty awesome for Penrith too. Dungs, it's hard to look past our straight sets teams, isn't it? Yeah, like, I don't know, pick one, either one. Like you'd expect them to do much better the way that the year started. Yeah, let us bounce back. Yeah,
They've both gone out in spectacular fashion.
in spectacular fashion. But I've also got the commentary again
Oh no!
after the Sharks game. Put some respect on the boys' names, would you? For fuck's sake. Fletcher. I was pretty hammered when I wrote this. Cronk, Fletcher, and Asta. Just bashing the Sharkies. All these excuses as to why the Raiders lost and not as to why the Sharks won. Yeah,
I like that. I agree with that.
It was all they're all backing up. There's no way they're going to win after backing up.
Ronnie would have Ronnie would have been angry.
Oh no, Ethan Strange, he's worth fucking 400 points a game apparently. Yeah, like I don't know, man.
It was the big difference, I think, not having Strange do. But yeah, anyway,
it was a massive difference. Yeah, I don't think it was that. The effort that the Raiders put in, I don't think they would have won. If Strange played, no chance. Yeah, they would.
Effort wasn't there.
Yeah, apparently it's because they just played a 90-minute game. So I don't know. So the experts say.
I think you need to start muting any games you watch in any of the commentary.
I just got to turn it off since the games. I think just listen to Up Canelo and turn it off.
Sure, mate. It's another fantastic call. Thanks for taking all the dynamos. So my dynamo this week was going to be Brian To'o, only because his charges out of his own half, man. The guy is so strong. For such a small forward, like usually you see it with his big lanky forwards, they come at speed. Yeah. He's a small dude, but he is stocky and strong and
quick.
It's all those Coke Zeros for sure. But
he's intercept too. Like they'll get him, and I'm like, how the fuck he's not got him yet?
Well, I mean, I thought he would score. To be honest, he did slow down. Yeah. He slowed right down.
If that was the Fox, would he have scored?
Yeah, 100%. If that's Fox or Xavier Coates or Marky Mark, they're all in. 100%. Had to get a rooster in there. But yeah, look, Brian To'o probably my dynamo in this one. Dung's got to be the Dogs. I was very disappointed in what I saw. I was more disappointed that they didn't go left. Burton was playing at left centre. He hardly touched the ball.
Yeah.
Hardly touched it.
Yeah. And they still decide who's going to take the kicks at the end.
They kept going right to Preston and Kiraz. And I get it. It worked, right? Yeah. Preston and Kiraz were probably two of their best. But why are you not giving the ball out to Burton? You know what sort of attacking flair he possesses. Yeah. And they just were not going left. So I just think they missed a bit. I might even say the coaching staff of the Dogs more so than the players themselves. Because the coaches are the ones that make the game plans and then the players execute that. But they're just not going left at all. So, yeah, look, that's my dynamo and Dung for this week.
Well, now it's time to hear from our newest sponsor, Dream Flooring.
Dream Flooring? That sounds amazing. What exactly do they do?
Seriously, bro, it's in the name. They do flooring, the type you could only dream of. For 20 years, Mick and Sam have been supplying Penrith with the most quality flooring designs. With a wide variety of colours and materials, Dream Flooring have all your flooring needs covered.
But where do I find them?
You can check them out on social media at Dream Flooring Australia or visit them in store on Bat Street, Jamison Town.
Whoa, that sounds incredible.
Dream Flooring Australia. Make your dream a reality.
Boys, it is time to jump into a bit of the Prophets preview.
Who's hot? Who's not? He's got the view. It's time for the breakdown. Prophet preview.
Go through the prelim finals. Can you believe it? Prelim finals already.
Oh, 2 more weeks.
That shit is like on the weekend. Thursday night, no footy. Friday night, no footy. Saturday night, we're going to wait till 7:50.
Do you know what the worst part was? I had to talk to my family for 2 nights.
It's ridiculous. What are we going to do when it's done? There's one game next week.
I forgot that I had kids, and then Thursday and Friday night, I was like, oh, hello.
When there's only one game, why don't they go to 7:30?
They're actually
I agree.
We got the women's.
All right, the Storm Sharks game's on Friday.
Oh, Friday.
It's Friday and Sunday.
Didn't they say this is to get around the AFL Grand Final?
Yeah, Grand Final.
Yeah,
so that's Saturday.
Yeah, because it's on Saturday.
But they've never done that before, so I don't know why they changed.
And the AFL kicks off like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So
it's finished by 5 o'clock.
I mean, producer Racy is here with us today.
Am I just crazy, or did they used to do the AFL Grand Final and NRL Grand Final?
It was the same weekend. Saturday.
Same day. Yeah. You watch AFL all afternoon and then you get into the good stuff.
Yeah. Why did it change?
Why? Scheduling conflicts. They just wanted to separate the two.
Is that?
Yeah, literally, They just wanted to have it on.
Who's going to win the AFL Grand Final?
I want Brisbane, but Geelong are fucking too strong.
That's too much AFL for 1 week. All right. Prelim finals are coming up. We're going to review those, preview those, and we're also going to preview the NRLW prelims as well. So it should be really good. All right, let's start off with Friday night footy, lads. It's going to be the Sharks taking on the Melbourne Storm. Now, I'm assuming Storm are heavy favourites.
Yeah, $1.45 to the Sharkies, $2.76.
So that is before team list, of course, but we're assuming most teams are going to be 1-17. Will Hughes play? That's the big thing.
Hughes will be back.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing for Melbourne. Will Hughes play? If you're watching in for the first time, we're going to tell you who's going to win a margin and a couple of try scorers. All right, let's start off with Statsman here. Who takes this one out, Melbourne or Dongle Sharks?
I'm not really offended. I'd say Melbourne too.
Well, he's not confident in them.
I'm not confident in the boys.
Yeah, we're not backing him.
I'm not confident in the boys.
I've taken the Sharks.
Whoa! Big goal!
Going the Sharks, and I'm going Sharks by 4.
BDE, big dick energy, mate.
After what they've done the last 2 weeks, I'm very happy with what the Sharks are doing, and I think if they can just recreate it, they're going to win it, and we will see the Sharks in the grand final this year.
Wow.
Sharkies by 4. Try scorers. I'm going to back him, T. Wilton. And
I like it.
let's go back-to-back weeks. My dynamo, Billy Burns.
Billy.
Oh, those are
Billy.
second rowers from
He's
the
pretty keen
Sharks.
for it.
Love
He's
it.
scored a few this year.
Yeah.
So
Yes. All right, Troy, who's going to win?
Well, unfortunately for Dongle, I'll say Melbourne.
Bring a bit of sense back.
But
Sorry.
in saying that, momentum is with the Sharks.
It is.
And that is a big thing in rugby league,
Yeah.
especially finals time. But Melbourne down there. Look, personally, I probably wouldn't play Jerome Hughes.
Yeah.
I'd keep the same team. I reckon he'll get named in jersey 22 or 23
Yeah, exactly.
tomorrow. But try scorers, I will say Xavier Coates. There'll be a crossfield kick for him. Spectacular aerial try.
Yep.
And for the Sharkies, I will say Siva Talakai for a try.
Oh, I like it.
Right about shit.
I like it. I'm actually going Cronulla as well.
No way.
Oh.
Yes,
Sorry,
I am going Cronulla,
Kiss of death on
and
it.
mainly because at the start of the year, I went to the All-Stars match. Shout out to the Casual Athlete, got tickets. We were in the box there. And me and a mate, Bergs, from the Casual Athlete, we both said Sharks will win the comp this year. That was before a ball had even been kicked.
Right.
Did you
Just
get
had
on?
a feeling.
Did you gamble
I
responsibly?
didn't get on, which is unusual for me because I do gamble responsibly quite a bit. But I'm backing Cronulla in this game anyway at $2 something. That's some more good odds.
276.
So I'm going to go Cronulla to win this. Cronulla by a field goal. I'm going real tight. Nico Hines field goal.
Nico.
I won't say golden point. I'll say they'll kick it before golden point. Storm won't be able to get over. In terms of try scorers, Alicia Katoa, Braden Trindle, and Ronnie Mulatalo to score anytime. All right, Dongle, hit us.
Gonna go with Melbourne.
Reverse psychology.
Just to even
Not
out the
confident.
room. I don't like uneven numbers. Again, with no confidence. I'm gonna go the Sharks. Sharks to win. We'll go Sharks by 8. I think I think Hughes though will be the difference whether he plays or not. You know, like if he does play, like it is going to be hard for the Sharks to win. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the boys going to believe. Yeah, so do I guess. So let's see it. In terms of for a couple of try scorers though, he played a bit average in his first stint last week, but I think he'll come back well. I'm going to go Toby Rudolph to get over. Just because he's a big, sexy man. He might Pascal again in the
that was-
I don't know if you guys saw that.
So different, wasn't it?
And he hasn't scored since coming back, but I'll go KL Aero to get over.
Yeah,
Scored
big
last week
Did
against
he?
the Roosters, didn't he?
KL.
No.
Yeah, big Toby. Yeah,
Toby did, yeah.
Toby, yeah, he scored.
Oh,
those.
you're talking about KL.
Yeah,
KL
KL hasn't
scored, yeah.
scored since he's been back. Mate, great call. All right, the second game Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sunday, 4:05, Suncorp Stadium. Broncos v Penrith Panthers. Now, Panthers are favourites, aren't they?
Broncos $2.10, Panthers $1.74.
That's
massive.
wild,
That is
especially
insane.
with Broncos having the week off at Suncorp Stadium. So, obviously, we don't know. Again, we don't know team list until tomorrow, but I'm assuming they're going to be 1-17. Let's start off with
Kura was only
yeah.
but
I
Xavier.
think
I
so.
think last week I think it was saying Xavier.
You know what I'm
Wilson,
excited for in
yeah.
this game though is the battle of the sex symbols. Jordan Ricky against Scott Sorensen. Second row battle. Who's hotter?
Both
It's going to be great. All the women will be watching this one. And Reese. All right, let's start with Troy. Who have you got in this game?
Well, the Panthers did get them 32 points to 8 in Magic Round, in front of what will probably be the same sort of crowd.
It was Magic.
Yeah, it will be 52,500 there. Look, does Ezra Mann play? Does Adam Reynolds play? Does that disrupt the team?
Surely Renault, I reckon.
One of them has to, though, for the Walters.
Well, yeah, Walters
Yeah.
has gone up.
So Hunt will
obviously.
go to 6,
Yeah.
you'd think.
Yeah, Reynolds will be back.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
Ezra's
there's
back,
talk that Mann will go to the bench.
Yeah.
Um,
There you go.
Look, I don't like the Panthers, so I'm going to say the Broncos to
Oh.
win. If Reece
All the
Walsh
Penrith are
can-
coming through the camera.
Yeah, well, I've been there, done that before. So looks like I'll be taking on Penrith fans this week
Very
instead
good.
of Sharks fans. But yeah, Broncos to beat the Panthers by 4. I think it'll be pretty close. And I will say Ben Hunt to score a try
Very nice.
and Casey McLean to score a try.
Big. All right, Statsman. Who wins?
Oh, look, you said it. I think Panthers are going 5 again, so I'm going Penrith. Going Penrith in a tight one, though. I definitely don't think what happened last week in finishing up a 20-point game. I think if that's the way they're going to perform, I think it's going to be a lot closer. I'm going to go Penrith by 6.
Yeah, nice.
Try scorers, pretty boy Walsh. He'll find the ref. He will find a way to bribe the ref into giving him
It's
a try.
now Plumber Walsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
you can't
some-
drink toilet water anymore, surely, because it's
You just
it'd
throw
be
another
dirty
forward
by
pass.
now.
They just get sick of pulling him up for it. They're just like, just let him go.
Yeah, Reese's plumbing
It's
had
easier
to
than
kick him out of the
listening
shop because
Yeah. Mate, he's the owner.
I've been going around to all the new job sites.
Exactly.
Any new toilets?
Anyone installed their toilet yet?
Oh.
Yeah, so he'll find a way to cross the line. We'll go with Alamotti again, and a little bit out there. I'm going to go Moses Leota.
Leota the motor, who played his 200 on the weekend.
Got a
I was
win.
going to throw him on, but he didn't get one. Lucky I didn't. Dongle, who you guys?
I'm also going to go to Penrith. Yeah, I think
Course you
they're
are.
just about going to wrap it up. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to Brisbane.
Of course you
Brisbane
are.
to win. No, I'm going to Penrith.
Even though
Yeah, all right. I like
You,
Penrith.
you would go to the home team.
I would. I'm going to go Penrith to win.
Well, who do you want to play in the grand final?
Yeah.
Could be Melbourne.
No, but
But if
If I had a choice,
who would you
Who do
rather
you
play?
wanna play?
Brisbane or
Brisbane.
Penrith?
Brisbane.
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 Yeah.
I think there's holes in the armour for Brisbane. Yeah.
Please,
Please.
I can't deal with it.
Give us a chance.
Brisbane can get a lead and still stuff it.
I don't care if we lose to Penrith. It's just the amount of shit I caught from every prick that lives here.
Yeah. And us, Burns Walker.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Good your team made it. What was I saying? Penrith to win. Penrith by 10. Yeah, I think they'll get it done.
Wow.
I don't think it'll be as tight. Penrith are just too good the first half last week. Brisbane, I don't think can match that. Yeah, like to some extent. Particularly if they're unsure with their halves set up. So I'm going to get Penrith by 10. Couple of try scorers. Let's go Alamotti. Go him over for a double. And Casey McLean to, top up my sports bet account again. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, if he had it last week, we got $930. But anyway, I won't dwell on that.
You're
Boys.
not sending him any messages on Instagram.
No.
That's
not
what you meant
this
to
week.
do. Yeah.
Not this week. Yeah, apparently.
You cost me.
Yeah.
I can't.
Interesting one, boys.
Control.
The NRL fan in me really wants to say Broncos. Really wants to say Broncos. I do not want to see Penrith there again. The hatred is stirring in me. But I'm going to tip Penrith to win. I think they'll get it done. I think they, as I said, they showed me last week that they were too convincing. I wouldn't be upset if Broncos won. That's a fair assumption there. But I think Penrith will get it done. I think this will be so this is my thing. If Penrith win this game, it'll be 13 plus. If Broncos win, it'll be 1-12.
Yeah.
So I'm going Penrith 13 plus. I think they're going to get it done convincingly. I think the way they played against the Dogs that first half, they've sort of shown Broncos and Storm that, we ain't here to fuck spiders. So I'm going to go Penrith 13 plus in a big one. A couple of try scorers. Man who's been on fire recently, Isaiah Papali'i. Scoring for fun at the moment. I'm going him for a try. I'm going to go, get him, Matt. Shibasaki, and Reece Walsh to get over the line as well.
Jeez, you're right that way about the tip with your head. Like, it's going to be Penrith, but like, just to see something different.
Yeah,
like,
to see
like too mad if Brisbane won.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Like if it was Broncos Sharks, I would be happy. Or I would be happy. But I really, no offense, but I think it's going to be a grand final rematch. I think it's going to be Penrith Storm, which I hate to say because they've been so. I hate success. Hate it.
Yeah, that's it.
Hate successful people.
I used to love an underdog story. Yeah, like
yeah, well, mate. 2018, 2019, everyone hated us because we went back to back. It happens.
Still do.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Hasn't changed. But that's it for the NRL prelim finals. Let's jump into the NRLW prelims. Now, only 4 teams remain. Roosters, Sharks, Broncos, and Newcastle. So, it'll be very, very interesting this week. The first game, of course, we've got the Roosters and the Sharks. It's going to be a fantastic game there. Gosford Polytech Stadium, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. That's at Gosford, of course, my old stomping ground down there. It's going to be a great game. I think Rooster Girls get this done, boys. They've been undefeated all year. It'd be a shame to wreck it now. They're at $1.15. Sharks at $5.50 in a prelim final. Oh, my God.
Well, the Roosters are that good this year, haven't
they?
Yeah. You should tip Cronulla because it says Cronulla Women, but it's shortened to CROW, so Crow.
Oh, I don't want to go to the Crow. But yeah, I'll go to Chooks in this one to get it done. And then, of course, the second game, we've got the Broncos against the Newcastle Knights. Now, both the Roosters and the Broncos had the week off for the prelim, so I think Broncos get it done too. I really do. I think they'll be too good in this. Unfortunately, for the women's game, there is such a golfing class. The Roosters and the Broncos, and then it's daylight, and then all the other teams. It's just, I think they really need to fix the league in that sense. You know, the Roosters and the Broncos have had all the best players in the comp for a long time. And so they've dominated. The Knights dominated for a long period there as well. I think they won 3 in a row or 2 in a row.
I think I heard Piggy Riddell, who's with the Dragons, say that it's the fact that the top clubs, the Roosters and the Broncos, they can offer their players like minimal contracts.
Yeah.
But then offer them jobs at the club.
Cars.
And, cars as well, probably. But
jobs
at the club, and that's going to secure their future and top it up.
The Broncos would do that. Jeez. They got no salary cap, the Broncos. But yeah, no, it should be fantastic.
Still talking about bags.
Yeah, who do you call when you want printing and design work done?
At Print.
Yeah, bizarre name, innit?
Yeah, at Print.
I mean, they could have called themselves Superfast Print.
Or We Even Design Print.
Or Friendly Personal Service Print. Because they do all that.
When you think about it, At Print says everything, really.
Yeah, so when you need design and printing done fast with friendly and personal service, call At Print on 47315055.
And when people ask where you got it done, you can say At Print.
Shut up.
Fantastic week of rugby league. That's a great segue. Talking about bags, let's jump into some talking points.
Talking points, talk. Rumors, transfers, players wanna walk. Injuries, drama, who's in form? Head highs, arrests, headlines swarm. We're live, we're loud. NRL news, Ruck Infringement Podcast, your fix for breaking news. It's Talking Points. Over to you. Oh yeah.
First one I want to take us through, Victor Radley. Now, last week when we were on, we didn't know the full story. We've now got the full story through some text exchanges. I don't have them in front of me, but it was along the lines of basically Brendan Smith, the Cheese, did message Victor, said, can hook you up. Victor said, yeah, G, hook us up, blah, blah, blah. Short or late ball. Who knows what that still means. Still
How many does that feed?
Trying to figure it out. I don't know.
As I think one of the journos said, I don't know how many people that feeds. And they said, well, you don't eat it.
Yeah, you definitely don't eat it. Maybe snort it. But yeah, Victor's landed himself in a bit of hot water. Of course, the verdict came out from the Roosters. 10-week suspension without pay. $30 fine, but the 10-week suspension without pay.
$30.
Sorry. $30,000 fine. The 10 weeks is equivalent to $150,000 as well. And he has to give to charity, I believe, wasn't it, as well?
The donate.
Yeah, donation.
$30.
Yeah, the $30.
$30.
$30 to the
Straight to
Starlight
Nick
Children's
Yeah.
Foundation.
The rest will filter back to straight to Nick Belize anyway, won't it?
The big thing I do want to say as a Roosters fan, I actually thought Victor should have been gone. And apparently by all reports that he was out. He was out. So Nick Politis said, nope, he ain't staying at the club. And then they went through judiciary and everything, and Robbo and one of the assistant coaches fought to keep Radley at the club.
Okay.
So Nick actually did stick to his word and said he's out. They fought really hard in the whatever the meeting was. They had a whole bunch of people, and they said no. Look, you know, he's remorseful. He's showing remorse, and technically he wasn't arrested or guilty of taking drugs, which was what Nick's thing was at the start of the year. Yeah. If any player is found doing drugs, they're sacked. Yeah. And so because he was just implemented and it was just through text exchange, they didn't sack him for that reason. They actually gave the maximum punishment the NRL would allow. So the 10 weeks, they wouldn't allow any more than that. Okay. So the Roosters did go hard on him because it is the maximum penalty. I mean, he's going to miss half a season, 2026. Yeah. So it is pretty big. But, boys, thoughts? Troy, thoughts on the whole situation?
Yeah, I feel sorry for Victor, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because nothing's been proven at the moment.
Yeah.
And, as you said, biggest suspension that he has copped, bigger than Ezra Mann's one for what he did. I mean, they're obviously two different situations, but... I feel sorry for Victor. I mean, the court case with Brandon is coming up soon. It's been adjourned. So we don't know exactly 100% what has happened. Someone has leaked these text messages.
Well, I think Brendan Smith, he openly gave it over to him, didn't he?
Well, I wouldn't have thought so.
Still being investigated.
Okay.
I mean... It all came back to what Nick said early on in the year about drugs and players that his Roosters.
Zero tolerance on cocaine.
But it hasn't been proven yet what happened. So Victor obviously wanted to stay at the Roosters. It's his local club. It's his junior club. It's one he's grown up with.
Junior.
Roosters
are not many of those.
They don't. But there was talk that some other NRL clubs were wanting to get him on a loan deal.
100%. I mean,
suspension. But
I was sort of hoping, and look, we don't need it, but if he hadn't went, we would have got $750K. So.
Well, then the Roosters have found some loophole in the salary cap to try and get an exemption for his game. But I mean, I find that hard to believe too. I think that's just bad luck. Like that's one of your players.
It's just you.
Well, it's just one of your players.
It's coming to Parra on a loan deal, I heard.
Well, I wouldn't have him anyway, to be honest. We've got plenty of back rows.
That's right.
But I feel sorry for Victor, and look, hopefully it's sorted out quicker than ever, but can still play for England.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Interesting. I guess, international, different rules, eh? Luke, Brendan Smith, the Cheese, obviously he's pleading not guilty to 2 charges. You think he'll get off?
No, I think there's enough evidence, especially if he's got text messages that he's said to Victor Radley, I can hook us up with cocaine. I think he's pretty guilty.
Yeah, cocaine.
Cocaine. But I think, I don't agree with what Troy said, feeling sorry for him sort of thing, because Nick Politis did come out and say if you're involved, you're gonna get a sacking. But
what about the 7 other players?
Maybe they're going to be brought up later on.
Is it because they're not superstar players?
What are you talking about? It was only one player. It was only Victor.
But I think it's actually a big... I think the Roosters have actually put a big sort of stance, and now people are asking the question what the NRL were thinking in Mam's suspension.
That's right.
So Victor Radley, they've said you're involved with cocaine, we're giving you 10 weeks. Ezra Mam snorts it, drinks, drives, almost kills people, we'll give you 9 weeks.
A child as well. A child.
Yeah. Almost kills people.
Man.
9 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's...
And when he comes back, why all the hate? He served his time.
Yeah, exactly.
Spencer got the same for calling him a monkey.
Literally, so... I think it's a big sort of questioning on what the NRL need to do to change their jurisdictions. And
mate, I'm not. It's the Roosters always get long weeks. It doesn't surprise me. Imagine if this was Hargreaves. We've got fucking 27 weeks.
What I'm saying is, they're saying that
firing squad.
They're saying that snorting it, drink driving, almost killing someone is only 1 week less than having a text message on your phone. Do you want cocaine? Like.
Yeah, and not even proven yet that he's taken it. Yeah.
So, like, the NRL really needs to fix their shit up
100%.
Because, quite literally, all right, no one texts me on cocaine, but I'm going to go drive and kill someone.
Hargreaves would have got death by lethal injection or something for that.
There's a list I found today, of like some notable punishments handed out by the NRL. Like Reece Walsh in 2021 was arrested and had cocaine in his possession. He was in the bathroom, wasn't it?
That was on the Gold Coast.
In the toilet, wasn't it?
Yeah. $400 fine, 0 suspension.
Wow.
You wouldn't get that now. Probably get less. Brent Naden in 2020 tested positive for cocaine after the grand final. Fine unknown. Served a 1 month suspension.
So 4 weeks.
Yeah, obviously. Brandon Smith and Victor Raleigh, we were just talking about them. And Ezra Mann. Latrell Mitchell got a $40,000 fine. 1 game suspension.
Shock.
And Val Holmes, remember that? He had the little bag
in
his mouth on Snapchat. Yeah.
Snapchat, yeah.
1 game suspension and $50,000 fine.
Isn't that crazy? So they've actually they had it. Like, if you can see it in the video, 1 week. Yeah. That's crazy.
But his was a prank. It was homo. It was dumb. I'll
say this to you guys, like, as opposition fans, does it come down to the club? Like, has he got this big suspension because he plays for the Roosters? And we've seen that time and time again with their club.
Because the NRL just...
I was just saying no, because it would then bring into disrepute the integrity for Pilatus to come out at the beginning of the year and say, if you're involved with it, you're getting punishment, and we're going to... And he actually said, you're gone.
Yeah.
So they haven't proven he had it, but his involvement... If Nick Pilatus didn't do anything about it, everyone would be like, well, you're just full of shit, mate.
Yeah, no. What I more mean is the punishment that the NRL handed down.
But they haven't handed one down.
It was from the club.
It was from the club.
Oh, yeah.
From the Roosters.
Yeah, the NRL have technically haven't done anything. The Roosters have done.
So that is big from the Roosters then. So they've handed it down, whereas the Ezra Mann one was from the NRL, wasn't it? That was So... Yeah, look, I think credit to them. They've actually stuck to
stuck to their word. They've absolutely stuck to their word. So good on Pilatus.
Yeah,
I think too, like some of this shit like that's coming out is like worse and worse and worse. Like the more like obviously there's man one was shit, but like the Brandon Smith one like match fixing.
He's in some trouble.
Some of this is like worse. Like they have to start making.
Cheese is in some trouble. Like he's not going to get out of this. I can't believe he's pleading not guilty to 2 charges. Like he's gone.
I think he might get off the supposed match fixing though Monday because
he did just say put me on his first try scorer.
Assuming he was gonna. If he said put this guy on his first try scorer and he just missed a tackle or something and something
he just told someone that he was starting.
I guess it is
and that happens all the time in NRL.
Yeah, I tell Luke to back me all the time. I'm fortunate, but
Well, you lost on the weekend.
Yeah, I did. Let's jump in. Anyway, look, enough about Victor and the cheese. We know the implications there. Let's jump into some other talking points. Boys, down to 4 teams, as we've spoken about. 4 to go. Another 2 eliminated during the week. It was, of course, the Doggies and the Raiders, so 4 to go. Not long left of the comp. Another talking point, of course, we had... we spoke about yours. We spoke about Raider Troy already. We were going to add that in there, so we did. We found your doppelganger, your long lost cousin, from Canberra.
Yes,
which was
the second one,
which was pretty special.
And he was out on a Sunday over at Belmore, just beating drums and stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you get around, don't you, mate?
Yeah, I do.
Jeez, those freak of
where will I be this weekend?
Who knows?
Could be in Brisbane.
You're like the random Souths guy. You just pop everywhere, don't you?
Random Troy guy. Yeah, I love it. What was the other talking point we had on that?
That's it. 4 teams remain.
Yeah.
Is there a clear cut? Yeah, do you guys reckon like who's all backing for the end of the year? Who are you backing, but who do you want to win?
I don't think there's a clear
who do I want to win?
You want to win, not who you're backing.
I want the Sharks. I want the Sharks to win. I'm backing Penrith to do it.
Fair. Yeah. Agree? Do you guys?
Yeah.
No, Mama kill me if I said I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I'll go against everyone.
Shout out to Mama Lauren.
I'd like to see the Sharks win it because they've only won 1 before. So ain't got to add to their tally. And who I think will win, Yeah, look,
gross.
I'm going to say Melbourne.
Oh,
There you go.
Melbourne.
that's
Yeah,
even
look,
worse.
They would have learnt from last year, definitely, and they will be up for the challenge if Penrith make the grand final.
Love it. Well,
Give.
that's it for Talking Points this week.
Well, mate, I've got to ask, how are you keeping yourself looking so fresh these days?
Mate, it's because of these awesome safety glasses from Stay Fancy Eyewear. Not only do they protect me from the harsh rays of the sun, but they also make me look damn good too.
Wow, mate, where can I get myself a pair of those?
Visit their website at stayfancy.com.au or visit their social media pages. And if you follow the Ruck Infringement Podcast, you can use the code RUCK10% for 10% off today.
I'm heading there right now. You'll see a new me next week.
Stay Fancy Eyewear, keeping you safe and looking good while doing it.
Gonna hand it over to Dongle now for Dongle's Dystopia.
Welcome to Dongle's Dystopia. It's the ultimate NRL question of what if. There is no right answer, there is no wrong answer. Or is there?
Also ill prepared. You know what?
That's a shock.
I know.
That's a shock for you.
I literally have anything written down this week. Let's just go with what if
2015.
No, 2025.
Oh.
No one has a smartphone, right?
Okay.
You're not allowed, and there's no media.
Yep.
And every player is like they were in the 80s. Who is the biggest animal and why?
Oh.
Who is the biggest shit stirrer? Who is the biggest loose unit? Like, you'll
Like
see
off the
down,
field or on
yeah,
the field?
off the field, man. Yeah.
Off the field.
Like,
Yeah, because on the field there's some cameras.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
off the field, you know, you hear these like
If it was
stories
like
of these
the
stories in
80s.
the 80s or something, yeah. Who would be a menace or just a pest?
Spencer.
Spencer, you right? Yeah,
Spencer.
that'd be a good one actually.
Off the
Why would I talk to you Muppets?
Yeah. Probably Cheese.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
Cheese.
he'd be-
Brendan
yeah.
Smith off the field. I mean,
Yeah.
he already is.
It wouldn't be an 8 ball, it'd just be the whole brick.
Yeah, but just like, yeah, there's like no repercussions. Like you can't. Like, obviously now everything's like, oh, everyone just films everything. Yeah, but like if no one could film shit. Like
Maybe Toby Rudolph.
yeah, imagine on the bar or something like you eyeball Dave Clemmer or something. And he just fucking headbutts you.
Sorry, yours, bro.
Oh, Big
Oh,
Red.
Big Red,
What a
that's
shout.
right.
You know who would, and I don't know if he's really been implemented before, but commentators, James Graham, the big British Bulldog
yeah,
off the
yeah.
field, mate. If there was no cameras, I reckon a British Bulldog would go hard.
Yeah, I probably still does. Yeah, just
just
lay it at people.
Yeah.
Going to Lears for the
I think he's
weekend.
actually in a bit of trouble for he made some comments about Ash Klein on the weekend.
Oh, I did, yeah. You called him a
and
little
I think,
tit or something.
I think the NRL are investigating it
Yeah.
because you can't make fun of our best ref in the game.
Does that
That's
mean
rough,
the
yeah.
media will be revoked?
Who knows?
Does that mean Klein's referee again?
I'm taking over as the new head of Triple M. So
Oh, okay. Can I come with?
of course,
We get to play the same two songs like hourly, yeah.
yeah, I will. What do you reckon, Luke? Who would be a unit off the field?
Oh, biggest menace.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, I'm going to go with...
Ennis come out of retirement.
Oh,
Oh, the pest.
no, you know what? Nelson.
Oh,
I reckon he'd be the biggest...
Big Nass.
Well, he's done that.
Absolutely.
Was it over in Bali?
He's done
wasn't
it now. Like,
Over in Bali, wasn't it?
he'd be one. You'd bump into him, like, you know, and he'd be like, boom, and just flatten you.
Some of the former players would go hard. Like imagine like now, like Fletcher and Hindy off the field now.
Yeah.
They'd still go hard in like their 50s.
They do it now, though. Yeah, like Bali and shit.
Yeah.
Like, they just
It's
don't
like
care,
all
though,
the
yeah.
old kangaroo tour stories, isn't it? When they buy
so
the
many.
$200 car and then
Well, I remember
dump it in the river.
I remember
after.
interviewing Bert Kenny, right? Obviously, Brett Kenny, former Parra great, and he told me a story from the time with the Australian team, and like you would know yourself from interviewing him, like absolutely mental stuff back then, like the 80s. It was wild.
Yeah, as I said, dumping a car in the river and over in England. 'Cause it was
We won't share too many stories in case they get implemented, but nothing to see here. No, I like it, Dongle.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. So the game, like, obviously, like much better quality now because, like, obviously they can't do it, so you just get better athletes. But
Yeah.
just there's some part of you that's like, man, just the larrikin side of it would be like, just fucking really cool to see.
You know who would have been good? He's had a kid now, but Adam Elliott. Adam Elliott.
Yeah.
He got, remember a couple of years ago when he was at the Dogs and he was nude?
Oh, Mad
And
Monday.
the Mad Monday for the Dogs.
Yeah.
And some
But
paparazzi
he was
filmed
10
it from like
straight.
It was
Yeah.
10 stories up,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
That
and
was,
some paparazzi filmed it from like really far away and caught him all nude and everything.
That was that year too, and it was like all the rave was like, oh, they're going to Mad Monday. All these teams, and we're gonna like, and then they're like, we're having parties like behind closed doors, and everything's
Yeah,
like,
I did feel for
Mad
him.
Mondays. Yeah, but, come on, man.
Coming from what I read in the week, and there was an article, Joe Tarpany.
Really?
He was apparently a massive gambler.
Yes,
And
actually, I did see
his
that.
wife did say she just gave him the ultimatum: it's your pokies or it's me and the kids, sort of thing.
He had Brendan Smith for first try scorer.
and he turned his life around and got off the gambling. But I reckon probably him. He'd be a massive on the drink, on the gambling, and everything.
Yeah.
He'd be massive.
I mean, I'm not a big gambler myself, but yeah, no, it would be good for sure. Now, what
You're not a big
best-
gambler. You're not a good gambler.
No, both.
Neither.
Both. Yeah.
He doesn't gamble responsibly.
No. I mean, well, hey,
What's
I have
responsible?
family that watch this show. Yes, I do. What are you talking about, Troy?
What's responsible?
He just listen to it.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Oh, they watch
They
it, but they listen.
Yeah, they watch it.
He
Yeah.
makes him watch it. Yeah, he
Yeah.
puts it on YouTube and
I just share it with
locks the
everybody.
door.
Absolutely fantastic, mate. One of your best that we've had. Beautiful.
They're all the best.
We always love the Dongles Dystopia. Not many to go. Only a
That's
couple
it.
more.
Right here, legends, before we get back to sledging refs and over-analysing bunker calls, a quick word from our mates at LMTLS Finance, the only brokerage where your loan gets approved faster than at a car in open space.
Tradies, footy heads, weekend warriors. If you're dreaming of that new ute, upgrading the family wagon, or finally getting that jet ski that's been sitting in your someday folder, stop dreaming.
LMTLS Finance makes it happen. No bull, no paperwork piles, just fast approvals from our over 50 lenders that don't leave you on the bench waiting.
They speak your language too. No fancy finance jargon, just straight talk and solid results. And if your credit history's got more bumps than a state of origin decider, no worries, they'll still back you.
Think of them as the Cam Smith of finance, calm under pressure, sharp as a tack, and always making the right play.
So if you want cash flow quicker than a 7-tackle set, hit up LMTLS Finance, tell them the Ruck Infringement Boys sent you, and they might even shout you a sausage roll. No promises, but worth a crack.
Check them out now on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. LMTLS Finance. Get approved, not penalised.
We're going to jump into now Joey's Jumbo.
It's fast, it's fun, it's wild and humble. Get your NRL brain and gear for Joey's Jumbo. Questions, chaos, win or stumble. It's game time now with Joey's Jumbo.
What we're going to do, actually, what we're going to do over this final series is when we have guests, to help Ryan out, because he is only on 8 points, is that you get to team up with Troy.
Ooh.
And so every answer for you is 2 points.
Oh.
Okay?
Right,
So if you
fair enough.
get all three, you'll get 6 points.
Mathematically, I could still come last.
Yes. and you probably will, because Luke's faster than you.
He's very fast.
So
Troy's
do you
very fast.
yeah. So do you want to test your buzzer, Brian?
Oh, it's a lot. Ryan and Troy. It's too hard. It's too hard.
Just say one.
Oh,
Troy and
okay. Hang on, do that again. Let's see who races. Ready, go. Luke.
You didn't even try Dongle. And Luke, you want to test your buzzer?
Luke.
All right. So how this game works, if you don't know, for those tuning in at home, I'm going to ask 3 questions from the round that was. Boys buzz in. If they get it correct, they get a point. Ryan and Troy will get 2 for this week. And if they get it wrong, you'll hear ba-bow. All right. Score check. Luke is actually in the lead already. So Luke is in the lead by 1, I believe. Adam hates when I get this wrong because I get it wrong most weeks in the video. Adam will just update it.
Yeah, it's all right.
I will this week.
Yeah.
Ryan is last. Harry is second. And producer
son.
Reese doesn't
Oh,
play
boy.
anymore. All right.
So how it works, Troy, is we just
Yep.
got to sit here and wait for Luke to get it wrong. Because you
Okay.
can't beat him. And then you get to go and
Even if he
try
doesn't know the
point.
answer, he buzzes in. He's
Yeah,
ready.
and you have to sit here and
well,
wait for him to try and guess.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
Let's
Here we
go.
go.
It's the spirit of the game.
First question. Are we ready?
No.
What 2 players went off injured in Penrith
Luke.
schools? Luke.
Casey McLean.
This one.
He went off. And Liam Martin.
Oh, he's got it. Well, you got 2 of yours. All right, that's one.
They have a Luke.
Second question. Here we go. What halfback scored?
Luke.
Right.
Hang on. Okay. Yep. Luke.
Nico Hines.
He's got it
That's
right.
what
I was
you
going to
say.
say on Saturday night. Because 2 halfbacks scored during the week. But yeah.
Who's the other one?
Nathan
Oh, Gavin.
Nathan Cleary.
Oh,
Cleary
Gavin.
scored.
No,
Why
he
don't
only
you-
five,
Why
eight.
don't you change the
Yeah,
answer?
sorry.
Nathan Cleary.
No, that's what I was going to say. You got it right. That's 2 for Luke. None for Troy and Ryan. All right. Final question.
I just want Luke to win.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
You to win.
Final,
no confidence.
final question. Here we go. All right.
The suspense.
Who captained the Bulldogs?
Luke.
Luke.
That was the hammer kick out.
It was. Well done. That was a trick one because I thought you were all going to say Matt Burton. But it was kick out.
It was big
What
kicks.
about
Luke-
some history trivia? Let's
Yeah,
go
I
on.
mean, Luke won't
Come
get
on.
that.
Yeah.
We're a lot
I
older
did
than him.
ancient and modern history.
Yeah.
and
Sorry,
Wales.
rugby league
Yeah,
history.
sorry,
Yeah.
We used to do Dystopia in 2015, and Luke was only like 12 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
Okay,
4.
yeah.
I was 15 in 2015.
Yeah, so basically 12. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you're right. Well, there we go. That's Joey's jumble. Luke has got all 3.
Yeah.
Ryan
Well done.
remains on 8 points.
Sorry, mate, I couldn't help you.
Ryan,
shit, Troy.
we'll try again next week with our next guest next week, and you can get 5 points if you get per question. Right? Try and still get you up there, and Luke will still beat you.
Unless the next guest is Harry. I was needing him.
Yeah, exactly. Love it. All right, that is Joey Shovel for another week.
League Lids are an international company selling retro corduroy sports hats to make you the envy of all your friends. Head over to League Lids and check out their array of hats today and use our discount code RUCK10 for 10% off.
To finish off with some viewer questions, we have 5 questions this week. Ryan, do you want to take us through those, mate?
Yeah, buddy. Zadbod.
Zuriel.
Is that my man?
Zuriel,
It is my
yep.
man. Hello, Zuriel.
Yes, he should have his own segment on this show.
Dogger versus Zuriel. He's wrote, who will be the off-season's biggest signing in your opinion?
Oh, there's a few already. Dylan Brown's big for Newcastle.
Cobbo to Dolphins.
Colorado Dolphins. Reece Robson to the Chooks. DC, if it happens. We're still not confirmed there.
Biggest or best?
Fogarty to Manly.
Biggest.
Biggest signing? Yeah, he's right. The biggest signing.
Tino's still off contract. Nothing being said there where he's going.
No, isn't he on contract?
No, sorry, yeah, but he's
Yeah.
looking to
leave,
to
yeah.
move on for next season. So
Feder wouldn't be a bad pickup either.
I think it's hard to know now at this stage.
Yeah.
Until we get closer to like January when we've actually got some confirmed.
I'll
At this
go-
stage, I'll say Reece Robson.
I'll go. Given his performance in the first half of the year and his unfair axing, Catalan Dragons, Toby Sexton.
Oh, big.
That's huge.
Replacing Luke Keary as well.
How about this year? Who do you reckon was the best signing this year?
Luai's going to be up there. I thought he was really good for the Tigers. Terrell May.
Mm.
Terrell May. I'll actually go Terrell May. He was
Josh
really good.
Adokar.
Adokar was good. Zachy Lomax was good. Parra had a few. They were both really good.
Turn it on late.
Yeah, Iongi. Who do you think?
Isaiah Papali'i.
That's turn it on late.
Chad Townsend.
Yeah, Chad Townsend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mark the Wanganita was
He's
it?
back.
Marky Mark.
Mark.
Although he started last year, he played one game at the end of the season last year. So
Yeah, so yeah.
Don't really
Technically still a rookie. Yeah.
can't be rookie of the year.
Fisher Harris for the Warriors.
Yep, that's a good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
Be up there.
There's been a few. Yeah,
There's been a couple. Yeah,
Been
Jet
nice,
Cleary. Otherwise,
For reserve grade.
yeah. Luke
finals,
Metcalf. Well, he wasn't this year.
Yeah, he was out for a bit. Yeah, oh, it was last year. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Well,
good
anyway.
question, Zero. Thanks.
Good on Zuriel.
He's got another one there.
He does, yeah. I was going to go back here. We'll go to his next one anyways, yeah.
Back to back.
Back to back from the same guy. Zuriel.
Sounds like the Roosters, 1890.
Yeah, 1890. Who is going to bring the game into disrepute over
Reece
the
Walsh.
off-season, and what are they going to do?
Reece Walsh
Over the
drinking
off-season.
toilet water and snorting cocaine. Reece Walsh
Drinking bong
Drinking
water.
out of the Nepean
Allegedly.
River.
Drinking out in the beer. Oh.
hanging out with Brandon Smith. Mhm.
And Victor.
Yeah.
And he's the short 8 ball. There we go, we figured it out.
Ken Must hasn't done anything bad, but
Because he's a dad now.
Yeah, he's changed.
It depends on who
Change
wins the
the-
grand final.
Yeah, could not change.
True.
Because if it is Melbourne, like who win the grand final, then it'll be Munster doing something wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's Brisbane, it'll be Walsh. If it's the Sharks, it'll be
Toby Rudolph.
Yeah.
What if it's Penrith?
Who's naughty?
Well, they usually do the we hate. Well, they hate Parra.
Yeah.
They-
We
they-
are your dad.
Maybe Mitch Kenny. He was in a bit of trouble
he's a bit
last
of a-
year, wasn't he?
Yeah, he could be a bit of a
Yeah,
troublemaker.
Mitch Kenny.
I think Lindsay Smith looks like he.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks too innocent.
Oh,
He
Liam
looks way
Henry?
too innocent.
He's a young dad. He's very
What
clean.
about Liam Henry?
Liam Henry.
Horse is very clean as well.
Liam Martin. He might go off.
Marto could do something
Yeah,
naughty.
he might go naughty.
No, it'll be this
Look,
bloke. Has to be.
Yeah,
Tall
it's
little
got,
man.
let's go. No,
Oh, Ezra, man.
you know who I'm going to
He's got his
say?
license back.
You know who I'm going to say? Germat.
Germat.
Germat
Oh,
Shimasaki
well,
to get
yeah,
on,
he had
to get on the
a,
nose beers in the off season.
I don't want to share a bag with that guy.
At full time when they lose next week, just boys.
I'm back, Tony.
What a year. What a fucking year.
Love it. Shout out to Zadbod. Great questions.
Legend. Alrighty, question for the Bump Out podcast. Who are your New South Wales halves for 2026 if everyone is fit and
That's a
in
good one.
form?
That's a good one.
Moses,
Troy.
Yeah.
Moses Cleary.
Moses. Yeah.
Cleary. I got a smoky mine. Luke, you want to go first?
If everyone's in form, I reckon it'll come down to. I reckon Cleary is locked up his 7, especially at the back end of this year. And then I reckon Luai and Moses will be fighting for that number 6, given that they're on form, sort of thing. I find it very hard to put a player who plays all the first half of the season at number 7, and then put him into number 6 for 2 weeks.
Luai would be the same.
Yeah, but Luai is a 6. Like,
Yeah.
he's actually playing out of
But he
position
played
at
7
7.
all the year.
Yeah, but he's not a 7. Like,
No, but
he's not a 7.
but to your point though.
We're still waiting for.
But Moses is a 7.
Yeah,
Luai's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
We're still waiting for Cleary to be dominating Origin.
Yeah,
But he's still the informer halfback.
Yeah.
So.
I agree.
Incumbent. Look, hard to look past Moses and Cleary. Who else is there though?
I got a smoky.
Where's Strange from? Is he a Queenslander?
That's mine. Strange
Oh,
is
yeah.
New
That's
South
what I was
Welsman.
thinking. He's a New South Welshman, yeah.
I'm going Strange and Moses as my halves for New South Wales for 2026.
That would be
Even if Penrith win this grand final, you're saying that Moses will take over Cleary. You're a fucking idiot.
We won Origin with Moses.
Exactly.
We didn't win it with Cleary.
Moses Cleary was injured though.
Yeah, but Cleary hasn't dominated an Origin, have we?
In game 1 this
Yeah.
year, Moses was the better player.
Yeah,
Was the
Cleary
better
played
half.
game 2 and 3 and we lost both. So, yeah, look, I know it's a big call.
Yes,
Yeah, but they'll pick it.
It's going to be Moses.
He's definitely the best halfback in the comp. Like, there's no denying that. But I want to go a bit left field, so I'm going to go Strange and Moses to be the halves for 2026. Completely wrong.
That'd be exciting.
No
those
confidence.
two. Yeah, no confidence. That would be exciting though. Those two, like that would be like an exciting.
Well,
pair,
Strange
yeah?
is the running game.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
And then we know what Moses can do. He kicks the corners.
puts the ball on the string. Yeah, like,
exactly.
It's awesome, man. Yeah.
Great question. Bump out. Shout out to the boys. Bump out. Hayden and Adrian.
Well, my man Shawsy's got a question. Benny.
Benny Shelley.
Who shut the bed harder, Canberra or Canterbury? And whose downfall was funnier?
I think
Canberra shut it harder.
Yeah.
Canterbury was funnier.
Yeah. Canberra definitely shut it harder because I think it was expected that the Dogs were going to lose. Not many people had Canberra losing.
So
So
they were favourites, weren't they?
Yeah.
Canberra, yeah. And Dogs
So
were
definitely Canberra. Benno would say Canberra was funnier because they hate Ricky Stewart over there at the corner post.
They do.
Good sponsors
They
of our
do.
podcast. Do you hate him as well because of what he did to Parra?
Oh, not really, to be
No.
honest. I mean, yeah, he did walk out on us, but and then sacked 11 players or whatever with the overhead projector. But
Mate, that's not what I saw in the Parra Cave last week. I saw this dartboard with Ricky's face all holes in the whole thing.
yeah, so he did put the club back a few years, but I don't hate him.
Yeah,
but
yeah, fair.
I think he's been pretty lucky when that comp at the Roosters all those years ago. But
2002.
yeah, he's done nothing at the Raiders so far. Got
Didn't do much at the Sharks either. So.
Yeah. One of my
But yeah,
favourites.
no,
Yeah,
fair.
one of my favourites. Yeah.
I think we're all in agreement there.
Yeah. Just weird to see, yeah. The
Yeah,
straight sets. Like, I just
absolutely.
can't get over it, yeah. 1 and 3. Straight
Shout out
sets.
to Ben, of
Go
course.
on. Fucking ready. And last question from, I don't know who this bloke is. Who is your favourite Parramatta Eels based content podcast to listen to Why is it mine and why is my dick out?
Put it away, Troy. Put it away.
Who said that?
You're on camera.
Who said that? Who said that?
Of course, that was from our yours truly, the Parra Cave podcast, right?
Yes, it was. I didn't think you'd actually read it out.
Mate,
to be honest.
you are our favourite,
I was
mate.
waiting for someone.
You didn't think we'd have a photo at Canberra either, did you?
You're our favourite Parra-based podcast. The Corner Post is our favourite Parramatta store when it comes to supporters that work in a store. They're our
I
favourite.
thought you were going to mention the Talking Parra podcast.
Look, you're on that as well.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so-
technically you,
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're on that.
Yeah.
Do it all.
Yeah.
And Longy as well. Shout out
Yeah,
to
Longy, yeah.
Beautiful.
He's the Luke of that podcast. He's the
Is he?
he's the
Doesn't
stats
say
man.
much.
No, the stats man. He's a stats.
He's racist.
Actually, they look alike now because Longy has no hair. So, yeah, very similar.
He's our Tim Manor on the podcast.
Tim Manor,
yes.
yep.
He's got the beard. as
Doug
well.
Bollinger. Love it. Oh, beautiful.
Zach.
Thanks for the questions.
Yeah, you're the only Parramatta podcast, mate.
That's it,
Yeah,
mate.
okay.
You're the
thank
only
you.
one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We're not even. Yeah.
Still the one out.
Me and Vinicius, they got a couple of Parramatta boys, Joel as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is it for viewer questions. That's it for another week of the Ruck Infringement Podcast. I'd like to thank our sponsors, of course. Thank my co-hosts tonight in Ryan, Luke, and of course Troy from the Parra Cave. Troy, what's coming up for the Parra Cave?
Mate, just a review of the last week's games. If you want to come over for another preview of this week's games, up to you.
I'll come over.
We'll do previews of these.
Maybe Luke will
weeks
jump
and,
Support the Ruck.
And I think we've, more than welcome. But I think we've got.
Do you live 50 metres within the school zone?
does, Jamison Jam.
actually, similar. Yeah,
can't
probably.
come.
Probably actually.
Whoa.
Probably actually.
Whoa.
But yeah, just very quiet, just reviews and previews, and that's about it. Might do something for the grand final. Not too sure yet, but then the Ashes leading in November. Back in a hour.
Great, mate. Love it. And where can people find you?
Oh, same place as you guys.
Yep.
Apple, Spotify, YouTube as well. So
Love it, mate. Of course, yeah. Look, grand final, going to be a great day. We don't know if Ryan will be with us yet because he might have grand final tickets, or Harry will. So
I have a wedding on grand final day.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
who gets
But,
on grand final day?
Yeah, look at the
Non
Brian and
fans.
Rachel. That's who.
Non-rugby league fans.
Well, yeah, true.
They are from
It
North
should be
Queensland.
cheap.
Yeah,
Well, no,
yeah.
they're just Eels and Roosters fans. So they don't
Whoa,
really care.
whoa. Probably Tigers, mate.
Even worse,
Right?
Cowboys.
Oh.
I know.
Should be
Gosh.
cheap on grand
Yeah.
final.
Hey,
wouldn't it?
are they getting married in our favourite stadium? Queensland Country Bank Arena?
I wish.
That's a shame.
No, we're going to Thurl.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, grand final day might be something special for our podcast. Of course, Troy might be joining us as well. So
Where'd you
stay
say you
tuned
go?
for that.
Thurl?
Thurl with Zuriel?
Thurl.
Thurl.
Thurl. T-H-I-R-R-U-L.
Shout out to
Thurl.
Zuriel again.
Thurl with Zuriel.
But of course, until next time. Oh, don't forget to also check out our awesome intro and outro from the episode this week. Shout out to Cheggers. He wanted me to remind you guys that the songs are going really well, and he wants us to do a vote on our favourite song. So go back and listen to the past couple of episodes. Going to vote on your favourite song. I'll put that all voting up on our social media and everything like that. But until next time.
Front page news, suspension's clear. 10 long games without pay next year. 30 grand gone to a hospital bed. But his reputation's hanging by a thread. Dum-dum Victor, dum-dum Brandon. Caught in a break they just can't stand in. 10 games gone, 30 grand fine. Hospital donation for sniffing the line. Dum-dum Victor, dum-dum Brandon. 8 balls rolling, the podcast landed. Dum-dum Victor, dum-dum Brandon. 8 balls rolling, the podcast landed. Huh. Oh, elsewhere on the field is semifinals heat. Sharks ate the Raiders a one-sided feast. Panthers crushed Bulldogs, no mercy, no slack. Now the prelims are set, no turning back. Dum-dum Victor, dum-dum Brandon. Snookered lives with the balls they're handing. Hughes in a pocket, the chalks run dry. Episode 127, Snookered, oh my! Dum mean corner pocket. Be